So now we're going to the next stage. We already passed this one, I think.
Yeah, we have.
Let's see if it gets there.
Yeah.
It does. So let's click OK to go to the stage 7.
Okay, so this is kind of hard. If this hard.
So this time we need to go down here, grab the worm, and then go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
First, does
right.
not have worm. You're heading that much degrees. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
Actually, you're not right, because the bird needs to make a turn before it has the worm. If you put "it does not have worm," then it can't do anything until it gets the worm. Sorry, it can't do anything else until it gets the worm. But what we need is actually... Here, let me see if I can do this now. So let's see if I can write on this. So what we need is the bird to go down this way.
Yeah, then...
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Turn.
Turn there.
Go there.
And then make a stop there, and then go there.
And then go right to the nest. So the question is how to decide when it's when it's correct to
do this color. No, not green.
What color do you want? Sorry.
This.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I want to choose. Could I choose by myself?
Here, I want to show green just to make a line.
Yeah.
Here, because it shows the point at which we want to turn.
50.
Right. I think you're correct. And then we can...
50.
Very good. While y is greater than 50, we should do this direction. Then we should do check to see if it has a worm. And then once it has a worm, we can go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But how do those eggs hatch?
How do the eggs hatch?
Yeah.
That's a good question. The eggs hatch by the bird sitting on the egg
and then
keeping it warm with the body heat. And then eventually the chicks inside the egg are ready to come out, and they'll break the shell with their beak.
Yeah.
And that's how they hatch.
Well,
so the egg contains some energy, some food for the chick, and it can grow inside the egg. And then it grows and it grows and it grows until it's too big for the shell. When it's too big for the shell, it gets uncomfortable. So you'd be like, ah, and push. And then when the bird pushes from inside the shell, it cracks the shell and it comes out.
Yeah.
And that's it. But in this case, we're actually concerned with the bird, the mom, or the dad, trying to get food for the chicks that will be hatching. So what condition should go in the first if, and then what condition should go in the second if? And that's your first challenge. Here, I'll remind you by looking at the, oh, the sketch is gone? Oh, I thought the sketch would still be there. Nope, it's gone. Okay, but you saw what coordinate, what the y value was that we should be checking for, right?
Yeah.
So where can you put that?
Yeah.
Yep. So let's grab one of these two blocks. One or the other. Very good. Now, what number should go in the space that says 50? Yeah, you're right. It's actually good. So should this be less than or greater than?
Greater.
You're also right. So we should change that value. I mean that symbol. Good. So now what direction do we head while it's above 50?
I had 210 degrees, so right now it's that.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's correct. Then what's the next check?
Does not have worm.
Very good.
Then heading. That much degrees.
I think so, yeah. Something like that. And then finally, what direction?
Finally, 108.
Very good.
In program.
Let's see what's going to happen.
50. Oh, yeah.
Wow, it's really perfect. High five. That was good. We got it. Level 8. So this one looks complicated, but it's actually no more complicated than the last level.
Yeah.
If you can
We
read
need
it.
an if else.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Yes, very good.
The AND block is true only if both inputs are true. What? This makes no sense. Could you just wait? Could you
Okay.
stick that in there?
Oh, actually, yeah, this one is a little bit more complicated, isn't it? Yes, it is a little bit complicated because we have two things to check. What you did is correct, actually. You wanted that. So the AND block combines two tests.
Here?
Yeah, maybe.
And then this?
Let's do a little bit of brainstorming with the screenwriting.
Tablet.
And then
Not red, not blood.
okay.
Do blue. This blue.
Okay. So the bird's gonna fly this way.
Okay.
And then once it gets to the middle,
Yeah.
it's gonna fly down to the bottom.
Yeah, and then
And then it's gonna fly back to that middle part. And then to the next.
yeah. So basically, if
Let's see how many turns we have. Let's count our turns using green.
1,
1.
2.
Actually, green does not stand out very well. Let's use
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
3. You're
Yeah.
correct. So the question is what to check at each of those points. Let us draw a little
Okay.
line that goes to the Y.
A Y is 41, right? What?
Yeah, 41.
41 and then
41 looks pretty good.
41 turn.
Check if I have the worm.
Check.
So
yeah.
here I check to see if my Y is less than 40. And also look at the X value. The X value also is important here. So we should
50?
check to see if the...
Is it 51?
Yeah, 51. Okay. So we can check to see if our X value is less than 51 and our Y value is less than 41. But then once it's larger, then we should check to see if we have the worm.
Yeah.
And then once we have the worm, we go back to the middle.
Yeah.
And then we go to the nest. And that means that actually we need one more. I think that we need one more if here. If I'm not mistaken, we need one more of these. Because every turn requires another else if.
Okay, so we still need the and, right?
We do.
So first one is y 41, enter, and then x is 80.
Is x 80? I thought you said 51.
Yeah, 51. 51. Yes.
Okay. So now we're checking that both of these are true, and if they're both true, then we want to fly into the middle.
Heading is 45 degrees, and then does not have worm, and then heading is other 315 degrees, and then one more and. One more and.
To get back into the middle.
And then y is 60.
Yeah, maybe 60 could be okay. It might be too far, but let's check. Let's try it.
6.
And then what should be the x?
The x is 80. Enter, and then.
So let me just double check your understanding here. Are you saying that x should be less than 80? That means it's
bigger?
Yeah, it should be bigger than, and not 80, but this value here.
Where is x?
This line here is x.
Yeah, so where is the point of x?
So we're imagining that our bird is at the worm and it's going to fly this way, correct?
Yeah.
And then when should it stop flying? That's really the question you're trying to answer when you give this coordinate. When should the bird stop flying? So your y is less than 60, looks good to me. That means that the bird should be below the line that runs from here. But what about the vertical line? What should be the vertical stop?
Don't know.
What line should the vertical be?
Vertical. So, 50?
Let's put 50. See what's going to happen. And then can you check the direction to see if it's going to be the right direction?
It's the wrong direction. So 50.
So in this one it should go back.
That.
Remember now it has the worm. It wants to head back. Yes, correct. 135 looks the best to me. And the last one is we're in the middle and we want to head to the nest. Perfect, 45. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Let's see if I'm right, or did we make a mistake? So it tries to get to the worm. It gets there. Back to the middle. And it gets in this. So we were a little bit off. You saw that the bird did that weird, like,
Yeah.
right? So it means that our angles or our conditions were a little bit off. Let's see it again and check to see which is our. This is weird. So how come when it gets here, it starts doing that weird thing? So when it gets to about there, that means that this value is probably too low. Which makes me think maybe we should have chose like 50. Or maybe even 51, just like the x. Let's make them the same.
Yeah.
What do you think? And then, let's click run and see what's going to happen. It still does a little bit of a weird thing. And a little weird thing there. Let's try to make these the same also. Let's make both of these 50. 50, 50. Let's see what's going to happen now.
Still a bit of weird.
It's still a little bit. Yeah. What's going on there in the beginning? I wonder what's going on.
Is it?
So that turn, which is.
Oh, so they all have to be the same one. Maybe they all have to be 50.
You think they all should be 50?
Yeah. 50. Still weird.
Still a little bit weird. Oh well. You can't be perfect.
Yeah.
And anyway, it works, so we're not going to worry too much about what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this level 9.
Kind of like a disaster.
Yeah. So we're gonna
disaster.
we're imagining that the
Final
bird has.
Final.
Whoops! This is not what I wanted. So let's do screen snip. Oh, it's not working now. So how come it's not taking the snip of this thing? Snip here. Okay, it's working now. So let's draw a blue for the path that we want. So I think the path should be like this.
Oh, you don't have the worm though.
Oops! You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I was going to the nest and then going to the worm.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, in this one, you could do it like you could go straight and then down, and then once you have the worm, go at this weird angle, and then at this weird angle. Or if you want to be more easy, you can go straight and then back and then back and then down.
Did you?
What do you think? Why don't you draw the path you think the bird should fly?
Did you know that you did this and you did this and it looks like a foot and it looked like a after you did that.
It looked like an A, letter A. Yeah, this is the path I like, the one that you just drew, which is that the bird goes straight and then it goes down.
And then into a star.
And then into a kind of star like this.
Yeah.
So it's like it goes at this weird angle off of the worm and then heads back down. So in this lesson we have a turn here. We have a turn here. And we have a turn here. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to our
profile.
Let's go back to our bird. So can you modify the logic block to check
else and then one more?
Yes. I think.
Well, that's so much.
I think that's correct, because for each turn, we need one condition. So now, what goes in the conditions? What goes in the, and then what goes in the headings? And then what direction should it go? Can you figure it out? Or are you zoned out? Did you zone out? Can you tell me what direction to go?
If does not have worm, then head. Like, there's no that much.
Check it. Try clicking one and see what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna hit that wall.
Yeah.
Your angle.
Oof.
Boom. Wall face.
Okay, this is
That looks a lot better. Good. Now, is this the correct condition at first?
no.
Not yet, because you haven't. Yeah, you need like that.
And
double
60. That's gonna be totally wrong.
You need a line.
That is 50. Yeah, 50.
You actually don't even need to check the y. So I don't even think you need the and. You only need the x. I think. I might be wrong, but let's try. You can also just put it in the trash can down there.
Oh.
No, click cancel.
Why does he this one is extremely difficult?
Yeah, because this level is supposed to be hard. But I'm here
then
to
why
help
do you say that though?
Because it wants you to know if you're pulling your hair out of your head and you're like, I don't get it, then you should just go to the next puzzle.
And you still won't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And then won't understand it.
It's saying that this puzzle is super hard just to make you think. So don't worry about it if you don't get it right. But I'm here to help you. So we're going to get it together.
Really so.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
So, my idea, we should turn when our x value is right above the worm.
Yeah, it's 12. 20.
Mm-hmm. So let's change our condition to check that as long as x is larger than 20.
20? Do I think that's...
Yeah, I think 20 is going to be good. It's going to be right above the worm.
Painbow. Do you know what this painbow means?
So is this the correct symbol?
Nope.
We want to check that x is larger than...
Ding dong.
Good.
Ding
now,
ding.
We need to check to see if we have the worm.
Does not have worm, then
yeah, straight down is fine.
Yeah. So
and now it has. So now we're gonna imagine it's here. It has the worm. It needs to fly over here.
okay, so else if y60 60 enter
Okay.
y60
Good. And what direction? Maybe that direction. It's like almost straight up, but at a slight.
heading is that.
No, we're imagining it's at the worm and it needs to fly up here.
Also 80.
Right. The y should be a little bit larger, and the angle. No, your symbol is correct because we want to check that we're below that line, so it should be less than. We're checking is it less than.
Else.
And then can we just check this angle? I think your angle is wrong right now. It should be going from the worm up to here. Yeah, so almost 90, a little bit less than 90. Maybe 75 or 60.
I'm going to go for 75.
Yeah, I think so.
Heading is down.
So now we're imagining our bird is up at the 80th
and then
latitude.
Down, and then run program. I don't know what's going to
I don't think it should go straight down. I think it should go at a slight angle.
Yep. Yo.
But let's see if it works.
Yo.
Okay, this means that our value of 80, so either it means our value of 75 was too large, or it means our value of 80 was too...
Was too much.
Was too much.
Ow!
Let's try making this 75. Oh, it's smaller.
But why did it turn so weird?
I know why it's turning weird. It's because it's fighting with this condition that says x is greater than 20. So what we need is actually this AND condition that says this, and also we don't have the worm. So now it will not fight with itself.
Yeah.
Because it won't go back to this if it doesn't have the worm.
Still.
Yeah, so our angle was wrong. I think your angle was actually better, 75. I think your angle of 75 was better.
Painbow.
What's a painbow? So now, what's it doing? Oh, it's fighting with itself on that last thing, which, so, how do we get it? Wait, so this one, oh, for this one we need to check the x also. So we need to throw this in an AND statement.
Yep. That was what I was
check the x.
Day.
Really?
Yeah.
So at what x should it turn and go down? Maybe 50?
Yeah.
What do you think?
50.
Looks okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's gonna work now. We're doing a lot of trial and error on this level.
Yeah. So.
Because it's a little hard.
A little hard though, but why?
It's still fighting itself. It's still hitting itself. Is it always going to do that? No, it eventually stops fighting with itself and then hits the wall. So that's why I think this angle is a little bit off. I think we should be like at 300.
Yeah, maybe 300.
So, well, I'm still confused though. How come it's fighting with itself? Maybe this should be a little bit larger here, Moon. Maybe let's try 60 instead of 50, so that our bird's going to be. I hope the bird will be over here before it turns. My hope is that it will reach my arrow. Okay, that means my angle is off. Oh. Okay, so we need to adjust our numbers a little bit. So let me just see, what angle did we choose here? Sorry, not this angle, this angle. Maybe this needs to be a little bit smaller, so that it heads, I just hope it's not going to hit this wall here. I have a feeling it will hit this wall at 60 degrees. Boom! It hit the wall. So we do need 75. We actually need 75.
And then we'll need another if.
We need, no, it's actually not about the if, it's about these numbers here. So we need probably, the y should be like 70. Like here. And then the x should be like 55 maybe?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that. So I hope that it will turn where my mouse is pointing right here. Well. It still does a weird thing here, Merlin. It just still does a weird thing here where, look at,
Went to the next.
after it gets the worm, it goes 75, right? And then it gets up here, and then it starts fighting with itself. Until, okay, it fights with itself until y is greater than 55.
Or maybe
Can we
smaller
fix
then.
this?
Or maybe we can do smaller.
Maybe we should do 40 then.
40.
Let's try that. I just don't like the weird, like, it's like, vibrating, the vibrating bird. The weird vibrating, this, I don't like that.
Okay, but...
Okay, let me see if we can make it even more perfect. Or should we just go on?
Maybe go on.
Okay, let's go on. Let's go on to level 10. So we So we started the nest, we want to go out, get the worm, and then come back.
Wait, means we have to repeat it.
Kind of.
But the opposite.
Kind of, but we're always checking if we have the worm.
Yeah. Let's
Let's see if you can do this one by yourself.
when is lunchtime?
In 15 minutes. So first of all, let's draw a path. Let's draw a path to come up with a plan. Hold on 1 second. Before you do this, I'll let you do this, finish it, but I want you to draw. I want you to draw a path first, because this allows us to plan.
The blue.
You like the blue?
Yeah, I like this one.
Okay, draw a path for the bird.
Okay.
Using lines.
Wait, what?
Control Z, undo.
Yeah.
But we can't use curves. We have to use straight lines.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Here.
Good.
And then we go.
And then how to get back to the nest.
How to get back to the nest is it?
Follow the same thing, basically, right?
Yeah.
Good. And how many turns do we need? Can you switch the color and then draw an X every time we turn? Okay, here, let me help you.
I'm gonna do.
So we need the pen tool, and then let's do orange.
Yeah.
Okay, draw an X on top of each turn.
X. Delete.
Okay, wait. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Alright, try again.
X. 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 Yay, yay, yay. Yo, 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 yo.
So let's go Control Z. Wait, what happened? Let's see. Let me see what you did here. So I think that we need a turn. We need one turn here, right? One turn here. One turn here. We don't need to turn. Actually, yeah, we need to turn when we come back. We need to turn here. We need to turn here, and we need to turn here. So how many turns is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the bird goes up. It goes right. It goes down. It goes up. It goes left. It goes down. Good.
That totally makes sense.
Sorry?
That makes sense.
Yes. So let's see what you do now. how many have we added so far? Let's keep count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That looks good. Now let's add one else statement at the end to take care of the final turn.
Oh, I'm not doing this. This is too long.
Every condition is a turn. So if you looked at your screen clipping, let's get out of tablet mode because this is too weird for me. Oh, so it really does get rid of. I was hoping that it didn't get rid of our
progress.
Our little clips that we made, but I guess it does. Okay. Wait, what is this? Huh? What's that for? How come that is there?
No.
I don't know what's going on right now. Let me go back to tablet mode. Get rid of that weird. Nope, it's still not doing it. Okay, I think we might have to refresh this page.
What does refresh mean?
What is going on right now? I don't know. Okay, let's close this. Okay, here you go. Now it's all yours. Take a seat here.
Else if I'm gonna add one more and then that's all.
So how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We need actually a couple more, I think, right? Because how many how many turns did we say? I think 6, right?
No, 5.
I thought you said 6.
I said 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I think we need 6. I think we need.
One more.
I think we need 5 conditions. You're right. Because then at the end.
This is 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, let's use this. Let's use this, and then if it doesn't work, we can always change it.
We just create an ice cream trail.
Ice cream trail?
On the map.
So now, what should go in the conditions? Can you give the conditions? When should it turn, basically? That's the question.
Okay, at 70?
At what equals 70? Or is less than 70?
Okay. Why? 70. 70. Enter.
And then? And then.
Getting how much though? I'm getting confused.
So while x is less than 70 and we don't have the worm, you have to add that as well, because otherwise your bird's going to fight with itself a lot.
But I don't know, I'm getting confused.
You have to add a condition using the AND block. Good. Throw that into an AND block, and then the other part, use the does not have worm.
Then I'm gonna throw you in. Yeah, boy.
Good. Now we're checking two things, which is the y is less than the line 70, and also we don't have the worm.
Less than 70.
Yep. Less. That's greater than now.
Yeah. Yeah. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? I'm gonna see the another one. Oh,
that was the easiest one. So now we need to turn. If you leave this stage, then you lose your progress as well. Let me help you. I'll fifth, throw this on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should be okay. And then we put an and over here.
Yeah, and then
put this in here.
Y
is less than.
Y.
Let's do 80. Let's do 8. Oh, 70? Okay, 70 is good. And then let's do heading straight up and see what's going to happen. Head up, head up, head up, head up, head up. Boom, it stops there. Cool. So far it makes sense. And then
turn.
Let's copy this whole block by doing Control-C, or we can either right-click it and do duplicate, just for being lazy. In coding, it's good to be a little bit lazy. So in this turn, it's going to check to see if x is what?
X is
less than what number?
Less than 80.
Good, I like 80. It should head straight to the right, which is like 0.
Yeah.
Let's check if our program is going to work so far. It goes up, it goes up, it goes up. It turns, it goes right, it goes right, it goes right.
Yeah.
Yay! And now let's copy this. Here's where it gets complicated. So let's change this to y, because we're flying in the y direction.
Y 40.
Y is greater than 40. I think it shouldn't need to go that low. It should go to 50, I think.
Yeah. 41?
I think the worm is at 50. So now it should go straight down, right? Which is like 270. Let's see if it's going to work so far. I think we're going to find a little bug right now, which means a problem. Ooh, look at that. At this point, the bird starts fighting with itself. And the reason is that this condition and this condition are in conflict. This condition is saying as long as you are less than 70, then you should fly 90 degrees straight up. This condition says as long as you're above 50, y equals 50, then you should fly straight down. That's like if I said, Moulin, go that way. As long as you're in the classroom, then you should go that way. But if you reach the door, then you should come back to the chair.
Yeah.
You would just go back and forth.
Yeah.
You would never reach you wouldn't go to the bathroom. Like, let's say I told you to go to the bathroom, but I also told you once you reach the door, come back to your chair. Then you would never get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now with us. This condition is saying, hey, if you're below the line that says 70, then go straight up. This line says if you're above the line that says 50, then you should go straight down. So the bird's going to go like between the two lines. So we also need another and. We're going to throw this and inside of an and. Look at that. It's an and inside of an and.
Yeah, and then
and then this is going to be an x, which is going to be something like 50. 50 should be okay, because basically it means that if you're on this half of the stage, then it's okay to go up. Sorry, if you're on this half, I should say, then it's okay to go up. And then if you're on the other half, it's okay to go down. Actually, no, we don't even need the and on this side because one and already checks for everything. Unless I'm wrong. Let's see if I'm wrong. So now our bird goes up, then it goes to the right, and then it goes nowhere. What? Because I put this in the wrong spot. Okay. Let's try again. That was my mistake.
I hope it's gonna get to the worm.
I hope we're gonna get to the worm, and then we can think about what to do. Good.
Yeah.
So it got to the worm, and now what we need is, go up. Tell it to go up while x is
y80.
Yeah, exactly. While
y80.
While x is less than. Sorry, while x is greater than 50 and y is less than 80, like you said. And then we should go up in that case.
Yeah.
Away from the worm.
Yeah.
50 is okay. Whoops, 75, not really. Actually, yeah, why not go at a slight angle, right? Mm-hmm. And then once x is greater than 50 and y is greater than, wait, I don't know what to do now. I think we just need this, x is greater than 50. Then fly straight down. Or something. Is that right? Let me see what's going to happen now. I think we're going to hit the wall. So it goes up, it goes to the right.
Yeah.
It goes to the worm. And then what? Do we go back? We go up. And now we get stuck. Okay, so what should I do here?
One.
No, we don't need one more. We need to change this condition. We need to put this inside an and.
And then stick another.
And check the y.
Y80 me.
Y is. What should it check? Wait, let's see, where does a bird stop when it starts glitching out like that? Where does the bird stop when it starts doing that weird little dance? Because that will give us a clue about... good, right there. So it's at like y equals 80, and x is like 60, maybe 70. So what we're going to do is check x is less than 60. Okay, Sam, if you're going to be here, you have to be quiet. I mean, no noise. Then probably we need x is... While x is less than 70, heading this way. Sam, you gotta be quiet, otherwise you can't stay here. If you want to noise, you mind making noise, you should go outside. Let's see if this is gonna work.
Oh, so hoping.
Well, we can understand it if it doesn't work. So it still stops after
80.
After y is
80.
Is x less than 70 here? Probably. Okay, Sam, come with me. I'll come. Oh, let's go outside. Whoops, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So, Sam didn't like being removed. It's checking. The x value is 70. X is great. Oh, x is greater than 20 is what it should be checking.
Yep. You start having this.
Feeling.
That was the weird dance again.
Oh, it's working now. Oh, cool. And then the last thing is just to go straight down.
Yeah,
Whoops.
I just think about that all day.
You thought about what all day?
I just knew the answer that I'm like, go straight down, go straight down, go straight down. And we just keeping these step by step.
Okay, it did work at the end. Let me just think about...
Can we get a break now?
Yeah, it's lunchtime now. Let's think about why it works.
I'm hungry.
It flies up until the y value is greater than 50.
Yeah.
And then it flies to the left until the x value is less than 20, and then it heads down. That's why it works. Okie dokie. Alright, let's take a lunch, and then we'll come back at